to explode your income through utilizing energetic practices. These might be things like meditation, affirmations, breath work, nervous system regulation. But is it just not working? Or at least not working in the way that you see it working for other people who are quantum leaping into phenomenally new levels of income? And you're doing the practices and doing the practices, but it just doesn't seem to be working. Here is why. I love you, but you are too fixated on the external outcome. Now, this isn't me saying you don't get to have the level of cash flow that you desire. This isn't me saying give up that pipe dream. This is frequency. When you engage with a spiritual practice, whether it is meditation, breath work, any kind of manifestation technique, the frequency in which you engage with that is more important than the practice itself. If you are only engaging with certain pieces, sorry, I've got a puppy that's roaming around and doing her own thing. If you are only engaging with certain practices because you are doggedly determined to create a certain outcome in the external, think about the frequency that you are actually activating in that moment. I'm only doing this because the thing I want isn't here yet. You literally infuse the practice with lack, scarcity, and the fact that it isn't here yet. So you can say affirmations until you're blue in the face. You can breathe until the cows come home. You can practice the same manifestation techniques over and over and over to the letter, to the T. But if the frequency you've set them up at is in lack and scarcity, internal reality creates external world. It is going to create more lack, more scarcity, more of the reality in which it isn't here, because that's the frequency that you are resonating at. You cannot move into a practice with dependence upon the external outcome and actually expect the external outcome to pop in, because you're not taking full responsibility for the truth that it's your inner realm that's creating your external. So here's the piece. I'm not saying let go of the money. I'm not saying let go of the desire, the thing that you are wanting to build in. What I'm asking you to do is think bigger. It is so much bigger than the money. The money is just an inspiration for what you want. What you really want is an inner state of being, a felt sense of safety, security, power, your ability to create exactly what it is that you desire. That's what you're truly craving. That's what you truly want. If you are only coming at the practices from a level of, I'm doing this because I want something to shift in my external, you're only operating at a tiny element of your power. You're only addressing your human. You're not addressing the limitless element of you that is literally creation itself. That is the part of you that needs to be activated if you truly want to create something in your external world. You have to think bigger than the 3D. That's how you then bring it into the 3D. But by that point, you've become the version of yourself that doesn't need it, because you really deeply recognize that it's a frequency available to you in the now moment. You cannot become the version of you that has the thing you want through consciously practicing being the person that doesn't have what you want. And when you're engaging with any kind of manifestation technique, coming at it from a space of, I hope this works. I hope this is what's going to bring in what I want. Remember that that's the frequency you are creating. So it doesn't matter how powerful the technique is, because you are going to keep recreating the version of yourself that doesn't have what you want. It is illusion that when you get the thing in the external, you're going to feel a certain way. That the external piece is the thing that's going to save you. That when the money pops in, you're going to feel different. That when your partner starts showing up in a different way, you're going to feel different. It's actually a backwards way of thinking. Because how many of us have actually achieved the things that we want, and yet we still didn't feel complete? We still didn't feel whole because we're giving our power away to the external element. And that's not how things work. So the piece here to really work with is for you to recognize, in order for me to create what I want, I have to become what I want. Because inner reality creates external world. And I have to remember that the external pieces are not here to save me. The external pieces are a reflection of who I am being in any given moment. So if you are craving a multi-millionaire business, a multi-million business, if you're craving an 8-figure business, if you're craving a partner that does as he's told, if you're craving your body to look a certain way, and your human is telling you, if I just do these practices, then I can bring this thing into being, and then I'll feel, insert the feeling that you're really looking for here. Then I'll feel safe. Then I'll feel secure. Then I'll feel loved. Then I'll feel peace. Then I'll feel at ease. It's a lie. In order to create the external, you have to become those feelings now. You have to become the version of yourself that resides in that frequency, that knows she's at peace, that knows she's at ease. How do you do that? By stepping into a much deeper level of consciousness that operates beyond your human identity. So that's where I'm going to leave it here for today. Let's see, I'll pop over and have a chat with you in a sec. If you are a lady in business, you've already hit those 7 figures and you're wanting to scale to multi-7 figures or even 8 figures, and you're looking for an energetics coach to assist you to step deeply into your power and really understand what it means to utilize energetics to tap into the limitless wealth that is available to every single one of us, then send me a DM and we can chat about my exclusive one-to-one high proximity program, Limitless. You can find details about that on the Limitless highlight on Instagram as well. So sending you all oodles and oodles and oodles of love. Have a wonderful Friday, and I will see you all soon. Mwah! And bye from Poppy too.